of you guys don't actually understand what the fuck it takes to be your best fucking self and the most authentic version of you. Because it's very fucking easy to go through life appeasing others around you because the standard is very fucking low. And so the best version of you demands the most. Demands you to step the fuck up and begin commanding your life. No more passive fucking dwindling through the waves. No more passiveness. It's time to look in the fucking mirror and get aggressive with life. It's time to wrestle with life. And you don't understand that when you become something that most can't be, the world will try to break you. They'll try to shrink you. Because when you outshine shadows, the exposing begins. And so you don't actually comprehend what that means. It means that every time you feel insecure, every time you feel small, it's a reflection of the lack of authentic self you don't have. You lack yourself. And the reason you lack yourself is because you lack actual life experience. You don't actually do shit with your life. You do the same fucking thing every fucking day, and it's not revealing any level of your potential. It's simply called stagnation, and you're afraid to step the fuck up. Every time you said you wanted to do something, you took a detrimental back step. You said, fuck, I want to go to the gym. I want to experience the version of me who can attain the best body. Because you have to understand that you and your desires complete you. And when you have low quality desires, it actually drains you. And so most of you guys don't actually understand the quality of desire. And so most of you guys have very low quality desires. This is why you're a low quality bitch. But the higher quality your desire, the higher quality you must become to attain those things. Because you have to understand that high quality desires are simply levels of you which you need to attain to reveal higher levels of yourself while completing difficult tasks. And so most of you guys live life on this endless fucking cycle of stagnation and depletion and desperation as you crave something to fix you, as you feel the urge to do something to hopefully help you escape that bitch in the mirror. You can't escape shit. And so what you have to understand is that before you escape, look in the mirror and understand you have to build something you don't need to escape from. And so most people escape to fucking food, to fucking vape, to fucking cigarette, to fucking weed, and any fucking substance to escape that bitch they refuse to confront. And so be the individual to have some fucking heart to poke your chest up, to have your head straight, and to courageously destroy what the fuck is destroying you. You don't understand that before you can step the fuck up into the best version of you and actually begin that origin of self, you have to destroy the mask you wear. And so most of you guys wear a mask so fucking much, it's now fucking sewed into your fucking face. Meaning your mask is carved into your face, that when you look in the mirror, you don't see yourself separate. And your mask is now latching onto you and draining you from life. And so most of you guys go through life draining yourself and others without the conscious recognition, because you are going through life unconscious. Because when you realize that what you do to yourself is so insidious, you now need to hide from your own shadow. And so most people are afraid of the truth because when the illusions crack, now they have to face the void they've been avoiding. Don't be a voidful individual. It's time to look in the mirror. It's time to step the fuck up. And it's time to embody something most people can't even stand. They cannot stand the truth. They cannot stand the light. And they'll throw shade. But all it does is expose. And when you lack cognitive ability, well, you're not going to use this exposure as leverage to elevate beyond your current level. You will weaponize this exposure towards the individual exposing you, and you will try to degrade and you will project everything you refuse to confront on yourself on the person who outshines you to levels where it's violent. And so I want you guys to truly understand that you do only live once, and the self-worth you have for yourself is going to reflect the way you maneuver and the way you process life. Because when we really break this shit the fuck down, you exist in your mind, and your mind is in your brain. And so when you lack the cognitive ability, aka the brain function, to break down reality at a level where you can actually see with clarity, well, you will go through life with cognitive dissonance, which makes you very susceptible to external influence. And so you have to understand that the definition of fucking power is influence. The more power you have, the more influence you have over outer reality. AKA, the more power you have, the more strings you can pull to bend shit your way. And so most of you guys are powerless, and you are truly owned by the people around you who subvert and shrink you into things you are not, so you don't elevate beyond their level and reveal to them the impotence of their existence. Because when you outshine and when you become a bright flame in a dark world, now the shadows must reap what they sow in the reflection of God. And you guys don't actually understand what that fucking means, because you are so brain rot that consciousness is separate from you. You don't believe you're life, you believe you're separate from life, and you believe you're looking at life like a mirror, like a window, and life is a mirror. And so the more separate you are from life, the more separate this will be demonstrated in your behavior. And so most of you guys, you will never come to the self-recognition of what the fuck you actually are at the deepest level of existence. You will never see the ontological being of yourself, because you have to understand that ontologically, aka the way you move through existence, is your core essence. And so when we take and strip you from the mental makeup, when we truly look at you and who you are, if your ontological being, aka your core essence, aka the mechanic of your existence, isn't pushing forward with violent momentum, if you are not dominating life, if you are not conquering your life, if you are not moving with color in life, well, you have to understand that your ontological being is the polarity. And so you will stagnate and you will descend, and your ontological movement and expression is depletion and desperation, as you believe that the world is not free. So most of you guys don't even believe the world is free. You have to understand that the only authority is you. Everything else is an illusion. Most of you guys will never see beyond the mist, because you are the mist. And the more you exist, the more mistier the world becomes. And so be something that has clarity and allow this to express through your existence, while most remain in a state of cadences. I mean, fuck. You can't even process the fucking charade in your own mind. Most of you guys are so low level, it's fucking crazy. Look in the mirror, confront that bitch, don't die that shit. You only live once. The level of your self-worth is going to reflect the way you move through existence. And it's that fucking simple. It's very fucking easy. It's very fucking simple. You're complex.